Hey guys, welcome back to Learning with Teacher Alexis. And guess what? Today's day 1 of 5 of our learning days. So let's warm up our hands. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? How are you guys? How was your weekend? Are you excited? Because the weather's supposed to be super duper nice this week. Make sure to wear your sunscreen and drink what? Water. But before we get to our activity, we need to do our calendar song. This is the last week of what month? April. Boom. And then it will be what month? May. So, are you ready? Take a deep breath. Blow it out. And let's sing the calendar song. Remember, I want you guys to be the singers. I'll be the backup. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 So yesterday was Sunday, and that makes today Monday, and yesterday was number 26, so that makes today number 27. All right, remember the 2 things you need to tell the weather: what you see and what you feel. Ready? What's the weather? What's the weather? Go look outside. Go look outside. Tell us what the weather is. Tell us what the weather is. Go look outside. What is it? Sunny? Hot? Cold? Rainy? Foggy? Overcast? Cloudy? Warm? Freezing? Only you know what the weather is at your house, and I know what the weather here in Pacifica is. It's a little bit cloudy with a chance of meatballs. No, it's a little bit cloudy with a chance of waffles. Oh, no, that's not a way to describe the weather. Here in Pacifica, it is a little bit overcast and cold, but hopefully as the sun comes out and it gets later in the day, it will warm up a little bit. But I'll tell you if it does tomorrow. All right. So I've been doing some meetings on Zoom, and my friends that I Zoom with are so into stories. Not reading a story, but having me tell them a story with pictures they tell me to create over Zoom. So I thought this would be a great opportunity for you to make up your own story. But before we could do that, I'm going to let you know. So this is a book, right? This says, "Who will go to kindergarten today?" Who knows who's going to kindergarten today? I don't know. But that is the title of the book. And these are pictures. This is the backbone, which is called the spine that holds the book together, and this is the back cover. What are books made of? Yes, they're made of paper, but what is inside this story? So, I want you to know, and I'm going to show you some of the things that are inside a story. These are words. Words are made up of letters. So, words are in a story. And this is a picture of a little boy sleeping in his bed. So this book has words and pictures. All right? But books also have characters. So in this book, the characters are this little boy and his stuffed monkey and his mom, right? And when I'm reading this book, it looks like they are inside their house and he is at school, okay? So that is called the setting. So we have characters, a setting, and the third part is something called a plot. What is this story about? Well, because I read this story, it's about this little boy who wants to stay home with his mom and have his monkey go to school for him. Do you think that would work? No, I don't think so. But what I want you to do is, some of you might not know how to write yet, and that is okay. But you can still create a story by drawing pictures and making sure that in your story you have characters. Where does the story take place? Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Are you inside? Are you outside? Or is there multiple places you go? Maybe you start in your house and then you go for a walk into the garden. It is your story, and that's the best thing about writing stories. So, what I need you to do for our activity today is get a piece of paper, maybe more than one, but remember paper has two sides, so don't waste paper. And I want you to draw out your story and make sure that you have a setting and characters. You could have one character, you could have two, you could have five. It's up to you. And when you're done, go to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, somebody that can write, and I want you to tell them your story. And so remember, you need a plot, and a plot is what your story is about. So, for example, I can draw a person. So that's my character. I can draw a tree and a sun. So my setting is outside. And I can draw a bird. So that's another character, right? And so I could say, once upon a time, there was this person looking at a tree, and all of a sudden, he heard a noise. He didn't know where that noise was coming from. So he kept looking at the tree, wondering if the tree was making that noise. And he said, in school they didn't tell me trees make noises. So he sat down and he thought and thought and thought for a long time. And then all of a sudden, plop! A bird pooped on him. And he said, "Oh no! A bird pooped on me." And he looked up and he saw the bird. And he said, "Oh my goodness, it was the bird making that noise. I need to go home because I have to clean this poop off and get ready to give that bird a talking to." Is he really going to talk to that bird? No way. But that's a saying. So that's an example of my story I just came up in my own mind. Does it make sense? Maybe not to you, maybe not to somebody else, but at the moment it made sense to me. So just remember, just like the weather, you need to see how it feels and see what you see. A story has characters, a setting, and a plot. 3 things, okay? And in order to get those 3 things, you need to use pictures and then have somebody put the words to your story. Deal? And I can't wait to hear them. I love you guys. Have an amazing Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. It was so nice to see you.